So apparently this is the guy who killed the UnitedHealthcare CEO, Luigi Maggione. And while everyone is wondering, is this the guy? What's gonna happen to him? How did he even do this? I'm thinking about how Dave Franco is a lock to play him in the eventual Netflix series that comes out about this. I mean, come on, he looks like the third Franco brother no one talks about. But I'm sure this isn't what anyone expected this guy to look like. Usually assassins look like they've been through some shit. This guy looks like he wouldn't have been caught if he just went to 24-hour fitness and stayed there for a couple days. When was the last time you seen an assassin go to a gym other than in a movie? But obviously, as soon as this guy's name was announced to the public, the amount of information that people started to uncover was insane. Not that he was trying to hide any of it, but when it comes to stuff like this, the public is pretty good about uncovering information about people who they've never had a single thought about before this exact moment. Like someone found his valid Victorian speech from 2016. People are finding reviews he left on books written by the Unabomber. Someone even screen recorded a list of every book this guy's reviewed. If this dude has nudes, best believe they will be released as I am speaking. Like, his Twitter account went from 200 followers to over 100,000 within hours of this guy's name being released. But according to the New York Post and many others, I just happened to read this one, but Luigi was caught after someone at a McDonald's 4 hours away from the shooting in Altoona recognized him, and I'm assuming called the police, who then swarmed on that fucking McDonald's. What's crazy is that how there are only 3 McDonald's in Altoona, what are the odds he goes to one where someone recognizes him? And honestly, with them big ass eyebrows he got on, I feel like it was only a matter of time. Like, when they release his mugshot and this dude looks exactly how he did in this picture, maybe he was a little too cocky, you know what I mean? Like, apparently he had a video planned to be released after his arrest called The Truth, but what he didn't take into account was that YouTube doesn't play that shit, and if you're accused of assassinating someone, they'll make it look like you've never had a channel. Now, people are saying he did this because of how his family was treated by the healthcare system, and that seems to be the consensus everyone is going with, but I saw this reply of someone talking about this guy's x-ray he has in his banner photo, and they said, "I had this exact surgery at 21, been denied multiple times for coverage, 80K in debt, I'm 46, I live in pain every day and had multiple surgeries since. I've served my country overseas in a war zone with the CIA, made it through rigorous training with the pain as an FBI agent at Quantico, and you know what never crossed my mind? To murder someone because of it. No excuse if that was his motive." Now, some would say speak for yourself, because why would you want to live the rest of your life in pain while accumulating debt? That's literally adding insult to injury. Not saying that I would go out and murder a CEO because of it, but in 2024, with how expensive everything is, if I was in my 20s and some healthcare company denied me coverage on something that would save them a fraction of what they make altogether, maybe I would have written "eat shit retard" on my bullets, you know what I mean? Eat shit retard. And while some people, not many, are saying that this guy's the scapegoat and that the real shooter is still out there, you gotta think logically. If this was a movie, then yeah, the real guy's already in California by now. But when you read what this guy was caught with, there was no denying that he is the guy. Not only was he caught with them big ass eyebrows, but he was caught with a fake gun, fake IDs, apparently his manifesto. Literally the only 4 things that you do not want to be caught with right now. And I'll let you guys know that I stopped writing notes for this video before the Bengals game yesterday. By the time I got home to finish them, not only had more information about this kid come out, a video of him came out, his mugshot got released, and just like I said, he looked exactly the same. There is no way dog was walking around with them Eugene Levy's on his face and thought no one was going to recognize him. You know who Eugene Levy is? You could have shown me this much of his face and I would have been like, yep, that's our guy. But like I said, more information and pictures are coming out by the second. Like, they have a picture of his fake ID, him with a kid's meal. Obviously, this is all public information and people are finding it from his public profiles, which got me thinking, where was all this for the guy who tried to assassinate Trump? There was not this much urge from anyone to try and find out about that little dork, but because this guy's a hunk, people are going to do their research. I guess when you look at these guys side by side, can't really blame them, but hey, let's be fair about it, alright? Like I said, and you guys probably already knew about this from somewhere, but he is in police custody. He hasn't been charged with anything, but obviously that's because the police want to get everything right before they make an official charge. It's not like they can't charge him, but they just don't want to prematurely do anything that will come back to bite them in the ass when he actually goes to trial. But yeah, guys, Luigi was caught at McDonald's because he didn't want to low taper fade them huzz over his eyes. Trust me, that's probably one of the reasons he got caught. Like, do something with that, and he looks like any other Italian kid from New York. Not saying he wouldn't have been caught, but it for sure would have taken a lot longer than it did. Until tomorrow, peace.